Hello students, today I am going to start the first chapter of your English grammar book. Please open your book at page number 11. Okay, the chapter is nouns. So first you look at the line. It's written, let's get started. Okay, look at this picture of a cafe. Write down all the nouns that you see and state whether they are countable or uncountable. So please look at, there is a picture, right? In the right hand side of the page. Okay, so in this picture what you have to do, find out the nouns. First you have to find out write down the nouns in the space provided. Okay, then afterwards what you need to do, that you have to write whether they are countable or uncountable. Okay, so from your previous studies you know that nouns are divided into two groups. Okay, so they are countable and other is uncountable. As you know, countable nouns can be counted like 1 2 3 4, right? And uncountable nouns cannot be counted like 1 2 3 4. Okay, so from your previous knowledge only, you write the names of the first you write the names of the noun, find out the nouns, and later on you write whether they are countable and uncountable in the space provided. Okay, next, how many nouns did you find? So you have to do yourself. Now see the definition of noun. A noun is a word that indicates the name of a person, a place, an animal, a thing, or an idea. So a noun indicates, it's a word that indicates the name of person. So any name of a person is a noun, any name of a place is a noun, any name of an animal like cat, any name, dog, whatever it is noun, a thing like pen, pencil, all a noun, or an idea like happiness, that means wisdom, all these are ideas. So all these are nouns, right? The two main types of nouns are proper nouns and common nouns. You have already got in your previous classes. I think most of you know. Still, what is proper noun and common nouns? Let's see the definitions. Proper nouns are words which refer to the particular names of people, animals, places, and things. Proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. So you must remember that proper noun always starts with capital letters, and these are the names of people, animals, places, and things. All these are included into, categorized into under proper noun. Okay, so examples: the Mesopotamian civilization developed on the banks of the Tigris and the Euphrates. So here Tigris and Euphrates are the names of rivers. So these are proper noun. Similarly, Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. So Jupiter is also a name of a planet. So it is proper noun. Grammar bites, look at the right hand side. These are proper nouns: names of people, days of the week, months of the year, names of town, cities, streets, states, countries. So all these are proper nouns. So names of people means any person's name, Ram, Gita, Sita. Days of the week, Sunday, Monday, all these are proper noun. Months of the year like January, February, all these are proper noun. So names of towns like Calcutta, Delhi, Guwahati, cities, streets, Mahatma Gandhi Road, Assam, India, all these are proper noun. Next, let's see common noun. Common nouns are words that refer to persons, animals, or things of the same kind or general category. Let's see the example. The students listened attentively while the teacher explained the problem. So here students, teachers, and problems, all these are common noun because it is generally used for all. Okay, not particular one. All students, it means all students, teacher means all teachers, the whole class, problem means also the same. He owns a shop on the main street of the town. So here also shop, street and town are common noun. Watch out. We generally do not use an article, means a and the article before a proper noun. If you say the India, it is wrong. The January, it is wrong. So you must have to remember. Okay. Now just turn the page. Let's see the next page. Look at the common nouns and their corresponding proper nouns. So river is a common noun. Godavari is proper noun. Since the name of one is for all, generally used for the whole class, but other is particular one. So here river is common noun, Godavari is proper noun. Mountain common noun, Mount Everest is proper noun. Girl is common noun, Nandini is proper noun. Boy is common noun, Vivek is proper noun. State is common noun and Himachal Pradesh is proper noun. I think you have understood. Now exercise A. Look at the line. Underline the nouns in the following passage. Write P for proper nouns and C for common nouns. So students, you please mark, it is your homework. You do yourself and show the photo, send the photo to me. So do the exercise, get the answers, note down in your copy, and then click a photo and send to my WhatsApp number so that I can correct. Okay, I can do the correction. Next, countable and uncountable nouns. Common nouns can be classified into countable and uncountable nouns. So just we already have knowledge of it, right? So common nouns are divided into countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So what is countable noun? Countable nouns are name of things that can be counted. So it can be counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? They can be singular or plural. Okay, it can be either singular or it can be plural. Some examples are given here. Let's see. In our class there are 20 boys and 12 girls. So here the letters written in highlighted, it is boys and girls. These two are countable nouns. In the second sentence, in our classroom there are 32 chairs and 2 cupboards. So here also classroom, chairs and cupboards, all these are countable nouns. Next, a singular noun is the name of a single person or thing. Examples: satellite, volcano. So singular noun, name of a, it's the name of a single person or a single thing. Okay. But a plural noun is the name of more than one person or thing. Examples: emperors, more, many more. Okay, not a single one, not one. And fountains, it is also name of more than one thing, that is fountains. Okay, so uncountable nouns are names of things that cannot be counted. They do not have singular or plural forms. Okay, in countable noun we got they can be singular or plural, but uncountable noun, so what happens, they do not have singular or plural forms. Examples: I have curd every day in summer. So here curd, it is uncountable noun. Next is, please add more sugar in my coffee. Sugar, coffee, all these are uncountable. Buy some bread when you go out. Okay, here bread is also uncountable. When we indicate the quantity of uncountable nouns in two ways, so we do something else. Since we cannot add 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, so we do indicate the quantity of uncountable nouns in two ways. So number one way is what? With units of measurement such as liter and kilo. So we use these two words, either liter if it is liquid, and if it is solid then we can use kilo. So examples: 2 kilos of sugar, okay, 5 liters of water. So here liters, kilos and 2 loaves of bread. So all these are uncountable, and these are the units we use. Next is with words such as a little, some and much. So some examples are given: a little rice, much happiness, some juice. I think you have understood. Now look at the watch out. Okay, some nouns are always singular: scenery, furniture. So you must have to remember these things: progress, information, money, outlook, rainfall, haircut. Some nouns always take the plural form: scissors, trousers, pens, goods, savings, glasses, spectacles. So we cannot drop this s from these words. You cannot say scissor, a pair of scissor, it will be wrong. So scissors, it always take the plural form. Certain nouns are always used in a singular sense, although they have a plural form. Now you see: news, physics, athletics, billiards, crossroads. So they have a plural form. You can see that news, it ends with s, physics, it ends with s, okay, but these nouns are always used in singular sense. Next, certain nouns are always used as plural nouns although they have a singular form. They seems to be, if you notice, there is no s, neither s is given nor es is given, nothing else, but they always have a singular form, but it is used in plural nouns. Okay, cattle, it is used as plural, not a single cattle. Cattle means many more cows or goats or means together. Police, so it is also used in plural form. Poultry, data. Okay, so next one, you see, some nouns have the same singular and plural forms. So let's see the examples: fish, deer, offspring, spacecraft. So all these nouns have the same singular and plural forms. So you must have to remember all these things, all these words, all the examples. Okay, now next, exercise B. Look at exercise B and take pencil in your hand so that you can write the answer in your book. Read the sentences and write whether the nouns given in the italics are countable C or uncountable U. Number 1, how much cheese do you need? Here cheese is uncountable, write U. Minu has friends all over the neighborhood. Here friends is countable, right? C. I like strawberry milkshake. Here milkshake is uncountable, you write U. Number 4, they needed gallons of water to put out the fire. So here both the words are uncountable. Okay, you write U. Abbas always has orange juice in the morning. Here juice is also uncountable, you write U. Number 6, dogs are faithful animals. So here animals is countable, so you write C. Okay, then next is number 7, Nilam eats brown rice 3 times a week. So here both are, rice is uncountable and week, even though you can count 1 2 3 4, so you write countable. Number 8, delete all messages on your mobile phone. Here messages is countable, right? C. Okay, so let me stop here today. I'll continue the later part of the chapter in the next class. Thank you.